The most common thing people struggle with in Warzone is clutching up dubs or endgame in general, and that's why in today's video I'm going to be going over 5 of my own dubs that I ended up winning and giving y'all tips, tricks, and strategies to apply to your own gameplay. Now with these tips you're going to be able to reposition better in endgame, get better high ground, know like how to play your endgame better, and just get more dubs. Now with that being said, if you like my content, make sure you drop a sub, comment what your favorite part of the video was, and if it helped you, and share this video with your friends and family so they know to check me out as well. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So endgame normally happens once respawn disables, but that's not always the case. So endgame has another 5.5 seconds until it actually happens. But since my friend Zadicus went down, endgame is happening right now. If you play with randoms or your friends and they go down and you're last alive, endgame is always happening, because if you go down and you get thirsted or just die to gas or something, then you get team wiped. So be careful when you're last alive. Don't push enemy teams, because even whenever I play solo versus squads, when I fly back in, I have to wait a good 30 to 40 seconds before endgame is over for me, since my respawn timer has to count down until my resurgence is back on. So always be careful of if you're last alive or if your resurgence timer is counting down. There's Zadok. Minimap pings in the endgame are probably one of the most important things to have, since we no longer get minimap pings after a kill. So right here I'm going to go ahead and buy UAV to get some information. And I'm glad I did, because it reveals this enemy's position right here. So I'm glad I knew this sooner than later, because any later we probably would have gotten team wiped. So when I challenge this, I back off, because I don't feel comfortable taking this fight. You should back off gunfights that you don't feel comfortable taking, especially when it's endgame, when it's most important. So once I am comfortable taking it, I take it to the full extent. So since I have specialist, I'm even more comfortable taking it, because I had quick fix, and then my aim assist follows him down that hill while I'm jumping. So make sure you back off gunfights and get mini map pings in endgame. I'm just a teenage. Vitalizing your recover in endgame is very important. So whenever I see this dude, instead of going out into the open like he's going to do, I use this wall as a head glitch. So doing this will allow you to play smarter, play better, and get more dubs in endgame. So make sure you do this if you want to get more dubs and become a better Warzone player.
What do you fucking mean, bro?
Bro, if they buy back,
I'm pretty sure he's already solo.
No, I killed his teammate. I just killed his teammate. Live pinging in Warzone is very important, especially in endgame, because right here, whenever I live ping this enemy, he has a little purple dot over his head, and if I lose track of him, like I do in a second, I'm able to get right back on track because of that purple dot on his head. Now, if your teammate's live pinging someone, it means they're going to be live pinged for you as well. So my teammate live pinged that sniper, and since he did that, it live pinged him for me. Now, even though I don't get this down, it still helps, because I know where he's at and I won't get sniped by him again. And just so y'all know, I didn't die. I got revived right there. So a lot of y'all don't be like, oh, he died and he cut it. I didn't die. A tip in endgame is to not push fights that you shouldn't be pushing. So right there, I should not be pushing that fight, since my enemy died and he said, oh, I got the effing kill, go finish him, but his teammate was up there with him. I'm not going to go finish that kill because I don't want to go down. So whenever I backed off, I went to go buy him back so he could end up regaining, and I didn't want to end up dying in that process and end up losing the game. So make sure that if your teammate goes down, or you just don't want to take that gunfight, or if it's a sweaty player, or anything that makes you get a gut feeling like, I probably shouldn't take that, don't take it. Listen to your gut. Ever since I was a kid, I've been with you. On me? No way. Alright, Zach, let me get...
You've got time for another bounty.
Get it done.
2v2.
Oh shit. They speak in different language?
Are they in zone? If someone tries to do this to you, you push them immediately if you have gas mask stems or PDS. This dude was not as experienced as I am doing this, and he mistimed his stems and ended up going down for it. But just remember, if someone does this to you, push them immediately. He died to gas because he sucks. He sucks at it. A tip for getting more dubs in Warzone is to sit back and player positioning. Right there, I heard someone fly down there and I actually seen him. And I'm going to sit back, play my positioning, but when I know he's up here, I knew who it was because he had killed me earlier, and like I said, I seen him. It's not a very good player, so I'm going to push up on him and get this kill because I was comfortable taking that gunfight. So sit back and play your positioning and try to get more information on him.
Oh no, there's another one right here.
Let him buy back, let him buy back.
Get to the safe zone.
GG's.
Good work. That answers.
A tip for all players, experienced or new to the game, is to kill floaters. Floaters are enemies that are flying back in. They only have 2 plates, so with my XM4, I'm able to get this kill because he's in range and only has 2 plates. So always be thinking about floaters because that'll take one more enemy off of the team and they have to waste their money to buy back, and then you can just kill them again. So always be thinking about that and trying to get those floaters out of the game. Another tip is to remember as much information as you can. So right here, I see this door's open, right? But when I turn around, I hear something, and then I turn back around, the door's shut. I remembered that that door was open because it was only a few seconds ago. So I'm going to go to the buy station, pop UAV. Whenever I recognize that it's more than one, I'm going to go ahead and rotate early. And we're going to talk about rotating early in just a second. Rotating early is whenever you get in zone before anyone else or before a lot of people. I'm going to go ahead and get on top water tower since it is in zone, and when you rotate early, it gives you a huge advantage to hold people out of zone. What this means is when you do get in zone early, you try to shoot at people that have to rotate in the zone or have to make a long rotation. Now we will talk on making a long rotation in a second. So they have a choice to either make a long rotation, die to your bullets, or die to your gas. They're probably going to try to rotate to you anyway because people just don't think smart enough. Now making a long rotations whenever you go in gas because you didn't have time to rotate early, so you rotate late around gas to get somewhere else in the safe zone. And you normally do that when you got gas mask, PDS, or stims. But try to make rotating early more of a habit than rotating late because rotating early is going to be a lot better to do.
5 squads still operational in the AO. Contract's worth more than usual, so get it done, soldier. You've got gas moving in. It's down to 10. Win this thing.
Marking target location.
4 remaining.
A tip for getting more kills in Endgame is let enemy teams buy back. That dude bought 3 of his teammates back, and since they're floaters, I'm able to get 2 of them down and get 2 more kills. This adds to your kill count as well. So, if you made it this far in the video, make sure you subscribe, and I'm about to give you the most important 2 tips of your life in Endgame. So, the 2 tips are strategic aggressiveness and to slow down and speed up. What these means is slow down, choose what fights you're going to take, double check what fights you're going to take, and to buy UAVs in the player positioning and try to take less damage in gunfights. This will help you close out more games with dubs and to get a lot more kills and die a little less.
Squads left in the war zone. Stay alert.
I'm good.
soldier. Kill or be killed. Good work. That's how it's done. This is close. No more second chances. The enemy lost.
Goodness me,
Good
chat.
work down there. Got an extra valuable opportunity here. Don't miss your shot. Enemy UAV is online.
TACOM, get a UAV in the air.
Stop in a kid, I've been legit.
UAV available for tasking. UAV standing by.
Aguinaldo calling in a half.
We're going for advance. When it comes to endgame, push the easy 1v1s or very easy 1v2s. You don't want to put yourself in unnecessary situations that can cause you to lose the game, die, or get downed. So make sure that you're playing endgame very, very safe, like I said before. Just be cautious of the teams you're pushing and the teams you're not pushing.
Enemy spotted.
$30 bombs still possible. Come on, bro. I just gotta.
Points on my mark. Mark. Rounds out. Half-over flight suspended. Stay safe.
Hostile UAV in the area. Three squads left in the
A tip for 1v1s and 1v2s is to move first, shoot second. This is especially important in a game. Right there, I seen that dude. He's seen me as well. I'm going to move first, reposition, and shoot second. Then I'm able to get a few bullets on him before he could even shoot me because he was still standing there. Now, moving first and shooting second will allow you to get tons more kills and be able to play smarter in endgame whenever it's mostly important. Now, you can do this in early game as well. It's very important there too to help you die a lot less. So make sure you do it in early game and in game because this is a very important tip. The absolute 100% most important tips for endgame is having high ground. High ground gives you two things: positioning and cover. So cover, for one, helps you take less damage and lets you see a lot of people. And positioning lets you see a lot of people, and you can back off to the cover to where you have a safe distance. While I was on top of prison and even in here, I know I can see where everyone's at. And since I'm out of zone, even though I have a muni, 3 stims, and a gas mask, I can stay in the gas for a little bit and see where everyone's at. Since I have high ground on them, I can see where they're rotating to and get the kills on them. Since these people do end up fighting and I end up third partying it and ended up closing the game with 29 kills, remember this, to always have high ground whenever it's time for end game.
Enemy spotted.
Peace, dude.
all stations. No enemy movement detected at this time. Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the end game.
Scare him off a bit. Let him know I'm here. I got that kill. Who killed him?
You've made it to the top 10. We've got 10 squads active in the field.
Enemy spotted. They got me.
Gas is closing in.
I don't want to be up here forever because I know that dude has a sniper. And the longer I'm up here, the longer they know I'm here. So we're gonna make kind of a rotation here. That right there is what a lot of y'all don't think to do. That was a smart play on my end. Whenever I said the longer I'm here, the longer he's going to realize I'm here. I went ahead and rotated, even though it was kind of a late/early rotate. That dude still hadn't rotated, and he had no gas mask on because you could see on their face, which he had to rotate immediately. But he was too worried about me and not worried about the gas that he was completely focused on me and tried to kill me. So I was able to look over and end up killing him because of his arrogance.
Get a UAV in the
So we're good.
This is going to be the last voiceover from me, so I'm going to go ahead and encourage y'all to subscribe. And just remember, if my videos ain't top-notch edited, or thumbnails ain't top-notch like the big-time creators, I'm a 15-year-old editing on a PS5 in his bedroom, chat. A PS5 of all things. Now, I'm saving up for a laptop to edit my thumbnails and videos on, so make sure you share this video with your friends and family so they know check me out as well. With that being said, let's close out this dub.
Hate that dude. Hate that dude. Hate that dude. Oh, the PA hit him.